Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, but happy Friday. If you didn't enjoy Thanksgiving, I hope you had a good Thursday anyways. We are well into the month of March now, deep in the thick of it, doing our thing. Let's get some gas in the old JD here. So we've got some plans. I've been going over some things, muddling, manipulating, muddling things in this little brain of mine, just to see where we need to go, what we need to do. We've got a lot of planting to do. I noticed that on my technical difficulties issue, I was explaining that I had got this machine working. You probably noticed maybe there was music playing, but I have got our fertilizer production plant up and running because we have manure, we have slurry, we have digestate as a byproduct of one of the other silos we have working. Water's easy peasy. And as you can see, it's already created a ton of solid fertilizer and a bunch of liquid fertilizer. The liquid fertilizer I have distributing over here to our seeds plant, which is right next door to this thing that we're looking at. We just need to get some wheat, barley, or oats, and we can continue to produce our own seeds. But for now, we are going to see if I can get lucky. There we go. Fill up our fertilizer. We might need to get a cart to run fertilizer out to our planter. We are also going to run two planters. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. This planter, we are going to get kicked off with some wheat and canola. So the plan is to plant or seed wheat, canola, sugar beets, potatoes, and sunflowers this month. We're going to fill up our fields, at least on the east side of the map. And you might be saying, well, Brad, that's the only side of the map we own. I think you got some early onsets here. Well, you are right, my friend, but that is going to change. That is going to change very soon because we're going to be spending some cash this episode. Indeed, a lot of cash this episode. So stay tuned for that. That's exciting, isn't it? That'll keep you around. So those of you who are just about ready to hit that escape key or move on to the next video, now I got you locked in. Seriously though, I think this thing will plant fine just over plowed ground. At least I hope it will. Don't know why it wouldn't, but that's usually the way my playing goes, is I figure out a way to not make it work. Let's create a job. Doesn't really matter what we do first. We're going to do this. We're going to do a couple headlands. Actually, we're going to do 3 headlands. And we're going to do some overlap on the headlands. And we're not going to skip any rows. We're going to generate this bad boy. That looks promising. I think we can make that work. What do I have selected? I've got canola selected, so I guess that's what we're going to do first. Why is my right mouse button not working? Don't panic. And we're going to do that. Ooh, we are right there, aren't we? Hello. So this field is in desperate need of fertilizer. We've already limed it up. I believe we limed it up. So we're okay there, but fertilizer is a must. Before I jump in, I will tell you this, that field 11 here, I fertilized with liquid fertilizer using our tricycle case sprayer dealio. There's a name for you. I already fertilized that with liquid fertilizer. Now, I know that our seeder has fertilizer, but I thought it might just be easier to get it fertilized because then we're not filling up. Because that thing the case holds a lot more fertilizer than our seeder. I don't know. I'm just trying it different ways. I guess it's tomato kind of. But That's kind of why that has been fertilized already. And I might go ahead and fertilize our potato and sugar beet. So we're going to do sunflowers on 11. 10 is going to be 10 and 9 and 9 and 10 are going to be sugar beets and potatoes. This is going to be canola. This is going to be wheat. All of these are already seeded. This is seeded. Oh, that needs to be sprayed. I sprayed this one up here and limed it. I also limed this one, even though they're a ways away from growth. And there's a couple fields over here we're going to buy, so I'll get to that in a minute. But for now, I apologize for my throat, by the way. It's, again, tis the season. I need to get a humidifier badly. Otherwise, you all are just going to have to put up with me drinking my adult water beverage. Solid fertilizer, check. Canola, check. Let's just kick it off and see what kind of fun we can have. Actually, I'm just going to put the kibosh on that for a second. I know. Let's go here. And let's do... I'm kind of looking for that turn on crop sensor. Oh, man. I still don't understand that thing. I'm going to turn them on. I don't know what good they're not going to do any good, though, right? Because there is no crop in the ground. I think you have to use that after you've already planted. I'm fairly confident that's the case. They've never... And even if I do use them right, I don't think they do any good. And I apologize. Giants, I don't mean to, kind of diss your game in that way, but I really don't think it does any good. But this is looking good. This is looking quite lovely. We are putting down fertilizer. The question is, oh, we're putting down fertilizer really, really quickly too. Well, we can either have the game buy fertilizer for us, or we're going to have to cart it out because I don't feel like making 20 trips back and forth. Sewing machine uses fertilizer. We could deactivate that and spray later. What do we have for... I don't even know where it is. Where are the... Where indeedly doodly are the seed carts? They're not here, are they? I'm thinking of this one in particular. No, I don't think they're up here. I can't remember where the seed carts are. Oh, well. Oh, I'm sure I'll remember here in a minute. But we could do it. We could cart out fertilizer. We could do that. I can't remember where they are. That's crazy town. Well, let's let this go. We'll see how far we can get. I think course play will stop when it runs out. When it runs out, as my Canadian friends would say. I could say, sorry, it ran out. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, you know. It appears I have parked the vehicle that I want to get to. Have I parked the vehicle I want to get to? What vehicle do we want to get to? I guess that's the next question. We can use the case. Why not? Let's use the case. We'll give the case a go. So I leased another seeder. Technically, I guess it's under planters. And that's this big fella here. Hey, big fella. Speaking of hey, big fella, have you all started watching the new Fargo? Oh, it's really good. I've been looking forward to Fargo coming back on, and it is not disappointing. Absolutely love that show. The Coen brothers are just, they make some incredible stuff. You might be familiar with the Coen brothers with like No Country for Old Men. Of course, they did the original Fargo movie. But yeah, The new season of Fargo is out, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. What am I doing, Brad? What are you doing? This is gonna be used for sunflowers. We don't need fertilizer. We do need seeds, though. Oh, look where you're going, Brad. Look where you're going. Oh my gosh, I would have to have such good insurance if I really was driving this stuff. Do we need to open tanks? We do. All right, there we go. That's a lot of... That's quite a bit of seed. This is the Stevie edit, by the way, of this particular seeder. This particular seeder is the Stevie edit, I should say. I think I did say. Planter, to be specific, is the Stevie edit right here. And I did the extended version, which means it holds a lot more seed and it holds a lot more fertilizer. It's kind of nice because now you can do color selections and whatnot with it if you want. Can adjust speed, capacity. I did the extension. So that's what we're using here. But I thought this would knock out the sunflowers a little quicker for us. So that's what we're going to give a go. I haven't used this seeder, I don't believe, yet. There's another one that's in the mod hub. That's not the Stevie edited one. That one, I think, I'm not really sure what the mod author did with that one, but it is a good one. I think we might have used it. Maybe we used it on Hinterland? Maybe? Look what Big Daddy picked up, though. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. We are going to take that out and have some fun. Look at that bad Mamba Jamba. Now, that helmet might look familiar. If any of you have watched my recent mod video for Expendables modding with the Harley Davidsons, this one is by the same modding group. Same helmet that's on the Harleys. And I see that I did not add my beverage, because you can add a beverage. See that little beverage right there? Road soda. I love that. That's hilarious. Helmet. Fenders, of course. I thought you could get a light. Where's the light? Fenders. Oh, there we go. Fenders with flashlight. Okay, there we go. Helmet, no helmet. You know what? We don't need a helmet with the mini bike, do we? There's the... I love the flashlight. That is so amazing. In fact, I know you all want to hear it. Let's fire it up. Yeah. Look at the flashlight. So classic. And this thing handles like a dream. I mean, it sticks to the ground, baby. It sticks. I had one just like this. I swear it was just... It wasn't this nice. I mean, it was a bit more beat up, but it had the old, just the lawnmower engine right there in the middle. Oh, it was so nice. I had so much fun with that. Got pulled over by the cops. That was my first encounter with the police in a negative way. They pulled me over in my neighborhood. Didn't have a helmet on, driving around, having a good old time like we used to be able to do. My parents just kind of got a chuckle out of it. The cop was actually really nice. He wasn't a jerk or anything. He was honestly probably somewhat concerned for my safety, seeing that I was in the middle of the road, probably in shorts, no helmet, and just having a free-for-all. Let me change what we're planting before I forget too. That might be helpful. Grass, corn, potatoes, sugar beets. Oh, we are going to be hurting for certain. We are going to be hurting for certain with those potatoes and sugar beets. I don't know why I do this to myself. Create a job. CP Fieldwork. What was the other ones there? Go to Fieldwork. Oh, the follow me. Okay. Open up. You know what? I think we really only need one headland. I think that will work. Smooth is fine. That's fine too. We don't need to skip rows. This thing is huge. Let's generate this puppy. That looks very nice. Love the look of that. I should probably check and make sure that use fertilizer is toggled off. And we can also go ahead and turn on crop sensors. Or as Batman would say, turn on the bat sensors. This first waypoint. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I'm gonna go here. Soil machines use fertilizer. Deactivate that bad boy. Let's deactivate it. We could turn on ridge markers too if we just want to watch those. They're kind of fun to watch. First, go. Sunflowers, no fertilization. I think we're in pretty good shape with this field. Well, hold on there, Charlie. Let it unfold first. Who's driving? Getting a little skittish. Oh, hoodie dude. Okay. Nice. I think that'll work. That should be plenty of seed for this field, I think. I think that'll be plenty of seed for this field. Let's check on Yahoo over here, see how he's doing. Not going off into the woods. He does pretty good. He does a good job. I've had good luck with that dude. We should probably... I'm a little paranoid tonight. I don't know why. I think, number one, I'm a little unprepared. Not significantly unprepared, but a little unprepared. Second of all, my throat, as you can maybe hear, is just about... It's got about 10% left, and that's all she wrote. Okay. That thing's just a bouncing around, isn't it? Good old trusty. Oh, we're almost out of fertilizer, too. So what did we decide? I mean, we've got so much free fertilizer. That's the thing, you know. We've got tons of it. Tons of fertilizer. What are we going to do? I don't know whether to cart or drive. I don't want to drive back and forth. Can we, there's probably a way. I just don't have a mod enabled for it, but there's probably a way. Oh, I know what we can do. Oh, it just came to me. It just came to me. David over at 82 Studios made those bags, those big big A bags, the babs, and we used them over on Kubota Farm. He's also got pallets, and you can fill up hundreds of thousands of liters in these things. I bet we could grab one of those, throw a bunch of fertilizer in it, and just bring the bag over here. I think we should try that. Let's let this guy... You know what? Actually, I'm just going to stop him so nobody gets angry or upset. We've got plenty to do and kind of plenty of time. So I'm just going to leave him here for a bit until we get that mod sorted out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to buy a couple fields. So we're going to buy field 19 and the one I can't read, 18. And I'll explain it all here in a second. Look at that, 112%. That's not bad at all. We're going to buy that field. This one's 645,000. It's almost 100%. Not too bad. We're going to buy that field too. Then we're going to purchase, of course, our soil samples. Make sure and do that. Beauty. So now we own, we got about $500,000. That's not bad. So now we own this guy here. Now this field is kind of weird. Actually, I'm sorry, not this field. This is the alfalfa field. We are going to go ahead and get this field mowed up. And we're just going to strip this field of its alfalfa. That's what we're going to do. We might as well take advantage of it being here. We do need grass. We need alfalfa or grass. So let's just get her done. Nice that we bought our cloths. The cloth looks like it's in need of repairs. Let's take a quick peek ski at that. By the way, I've been asked what this mod is by people. This is the Mobile Workshop mod. So you can just walk up to any vehicle, implement, etc., etc., and you can do everything you can do on a regular workstation or workshop location. That's a decent amount of repairs. $8,000. There's no way we're gonna paint it. Let's just look at the customizations right quick. 647 horsepower. I think that's the top dog. It is. Okay. The rest of it, GPS, excellent. We're not going to change any colors. I'm not sure this license plate, though. We need to get the right tags on it. There we go. Now it's official. Okay. Customize. Excellent. Okay. All right. It's probably not helping my throat that I'm having an adult stogie at the same time here, too. That's brilliant. Remind me to change that to swath before we start mowing, please. Let's see. We're going to set up a job. Generate a course. Do we need headlands? I don't know, actually. Do we need headlands? I'm not really sure what's even around here. I don't think it does. I think this thing can turn and manage. It's a decent sized field. These trees might get a little sketchy, but we can cut them down. Take no prisoners attitude here today. Let's turn that off. Let's adjust that back to 2. I mean, I don't really care. I guess we could do at least a couple headlands to be on the safe side, maybe. So where was I at? Create a job. Open up. A couple headlands. Let's just see what it looks like first, I guess. Up, down, ultimate. No row skipping. Generate. Let's see what she looks like. I think that'll work. I think that'll do just fine. This thing's got a little scoop in its booty. I think Stevie pumped up the volume a bit on the speed. Ooh, thank you for reminding me. Widespread. How do you change this again? Is it Control I? No, Control U, Control Y. There we go. Control Y. Swath spread, left, right. Well, that's kind of nice. We're going to do the old swath, though. Let's do that. And we're going to start at the first waypoint. Ooh, that's got the rear camera. Hello. Nope. Now, I know you all think I'm kind of silly, but Mr. Office Worker, no. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Now, I thought you... Why do we have 2 hoodie dudes? I thought you were only supposed to be able to use one type of helper or one person, one of the individual helper people, but not 2. Twins. I guess we saw his twin before, so maybe that's what we got going on. Yeah, this thing will make quick work of this field. I just love these things. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Let me, before I forget too, though, I do want to save this. What field number are we on? We're on 19. I do want to save this field because... what do I want to do? I want to create a new folder. We'll call it field 19. I know it's kind of random, but that's what we're going to call it. And where are you, field 19? There you are. We're going to save the course. Activate. We'll just say, we'll keep calling it a class. You know, we all know that it's not, but that's okay. Class them over there and say okay there. Did I spell class right? Okay. All right. I wanted to save that course because I'm probably going to use it to pick up these windrows. And I think to pick up the windrows, we're probably going to use Tin Man's favorite utility, or implement. The forage, well, I'm saying it's your favorite 10-man. I don't know if it is, but the forage pickup header, I must say it is indeed a very, very good mod. One that I need to remember to put on my list. Speaking of lists, we are closing in on the Discord server release. I'm super excited about it. I've learned a lot about Discord, good and bad. TBG has been an incredible mentor for me. 99.9% of the work he's done. I contributed by changing my avatar, my username, and that took about a week to do. So there you go. Oh man, it's Thanksgiving. Well, I'm recording this on Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna say I'm thankful to TBG for stepping up and really just taking ownership of the Discord server, and because I am lost as all can get out on the Discord side, just not my bag. But I'm learning, and TBG has been super helpful, so I appreciate that, TBG. Next. Are you doing okay, buddy? You're doing okay. Mulching. This field is kind of weird. So we bought this field. It's half mulched up, it looks like, and it's half triticale. Triticale? Or is it triticale? Or is it triticale? I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know. It's a weird field either way, because it's just like I said, I don't know why this field has done this, but it just does this. I don't get it. It's kind of weird. But we don't care about the triticale, the triticale. We're gonna mulch it up because first of all, it's another what, 4 months, 3 or 4 months? Yeah, 4 months. I know 4 minus 7 is 3, but you got to add 1. It's weird. Away from final growth, and we don't want to wait. We don't want to wait for that. So we're not gonna, because we are gonna want to plant this field. These two fields, by the way, that field there and this field here, are going to wait till next month to plant, because we're going to do 1 corn and we're going to do 1 sorghum, I think. Sorghum or carrots. Was it corn and carrots, corn and sorghum? I forget. We'll figure it out. But we're going to kick off. Oh, you know what we can do? I got an idea. I have an idea. It's dangerous, though. Go to Courseplay. I don't know if I can remember how to do this. Shoot. I think we go here. How do you do this? Draw a custom field. But before I do that, I need an idea. Okay, so roughly halfway, maybe a little over, okay? I know this is probably so unnecessary, but bear with me. Here, draw a custom field. Let's just zoom in. This is a bad idea. We can zoom in even more. This is such a bad idea. Let's start here. And we're going to go up to about here and over here. And we're going to come across here and down to here and down here and over here and something like this and something like this. Zoom in so we can pinpoint it. That's our custom field. We're going to save the custom field just like that. Now we've got CP1. Now we can create a job. CP fieldwork. We can number of headlands. We'll do 1 headland. Smooth. Overlap. No skip. Generate the course. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. Why stinking not? It should within there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I have to... CP field work. No, see, it doesn't want to create a course before starting the job. Well, it should do just this. I'm not quite sure why it's not. Well, that's a bummer. Edit custom field, rename custom field, delete custom field. It should know that's a custom field. If you know what I'm doing wrong, let me know. So we are going to just, we're going to delete it. It's not doing what I want it to do. So we're just going to do this. I think actually in this case, a hired helper will figure it out. I think. At least we'll find out if they will figure it out. You know what? This looks mulched right here. But then what is this? Is this... I don't know what this is then. Because this looks different than that. Maybe this is just harvested. Yeah, it does say Triticale harvested. So this must be... You know what? Maybe I want to mulch the whole thing. You know what? I'm going to put the kibosh on you, Mr. Hired Hand. I changed my mind now. We are going to mulch the entire thing. For some reason, I thought that half over there was mulched. But it is not. So, that's what we're going to do. Clockwise, 13. Generate course. Beauty. Now you can mulch the whole stinking thing. Alright, you got your way. You got your way. Alright, let's scooch over here. First waypoint and go. Yeah, see, he's already planting, I think. And we've got two hoodie guys going to town, so I don't know what the dealio is there. Alright, good enough. Oh, we stopped him because of the fertilizer. That's right. I'm going to see about grabbing that mod. That pallet and bags. I forget what they're called. What David called that mod. I'm sure you all can remember where I can't. This thing's doing a sweet job, as always. And you are knocking it out. So I think that leaves us, since my throat is going south quickly, I think that leaves us with only one thing left to do. And that is, if I can do it. Yeah, that's that. That's taking a little cruise on the mini bike. Oh, I can show you something too. I don't think it has a horn. Nope, no horn. I bet we could throw this mini bike in the back of the van even. That'd be mad cool. So I picked up a little mod ski. Oh, yeah, it's not doing the best job. That's kind of funny. It's the double stack pallet mod. It's kind of working. I don't know if it's supposed to double stack or just triple or quadruple stack. I don't really know. But it is definitely stacking them up. It used to only hold one. How full are we? Let's see, that's weird. Outgoing products, storing. Look at... That can't be right, can it? I mean, that's 1 liter of wine. 510 liters of beer. So is it only counting... I always thought that storage counted what's here as well, but I guess I'm wrong about that. I can swear it did. We have a lot more than 50 or 500 liters of brewski, though. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, this mini bike is sweet. And it does jumps really good, too. And you could also grab the wheelie mod. You know that mod? It came out, like, I think a few months ago, the wheelie mod. Grab the wheelie, I can't say it. My throat's gone. The wheelie mod, you know what I'm trying to say. Grab that thing, and I bet you this thing could do some sweet wheelies. I mean, awesome wheelies. It doesn't have a hitch, though, so we can't tow anything around with it. It's kind of too bad. I love this mini bike. Oh, I would ride a mini bike today. If I had one, I would be driving this thing all day. These things are so awesome. Zero suspension. Actually, I probably wouldn't want to. Probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to ride it today. You know, when you get old, kids, suspension becomes so much more important than it used to be. That kind of hung in the air. That's pretty classic. Suspension becomes so much more important, and it's not just because of lower back issues or brittle bones. It's also because of other, let's just say, gastronal issues. That's awesome. That you don't want to bring up. Let's see if we can. Where's our pickup truck? We might as well accomplish something instead of just farting around. I don't know, farting around's kind of fun too. Here, Mr. Wheelie, or Mr. Mini Bike, you know what? You deserve garage storage. You deserve garage storage. At least barn storage, I guess. Excellent, man. I love this mini bike. And I miss my, I just love that mini bike I had. It was so much fun. It was probably my favorite thing growing up. Absolutely ridiculously fun. And my mom was kind of the handyman of the house. And she would help me change oil. They were the old pull start, like a lawnmower pull start. And I remember one time the cable snapped. I was devastated. So, bless my mom, probably the best mom in the world. She took me to. She found somebody. We had a friend of the family that was a mechanic. We took the mini bike over there, and they got me a new cable and I guess welded on. Because at the end of the cable, there's like some kind of a bulb or something, that broke off. So they welded that back on for me, and I was up and running, and I was a happy little boy. And of course, that made my mom happy because I wasn't bugging her. And but the smell, if you've had a mini bike, well, shoot, if you've had a lawnmower, for goodness sakes. But the mini bike had a better smell than a lawnmower. And I know that it was a Briggs motor. I can definitely remember it was a Briggs & Stratton engine. It was a solid engine too. I don't ever remember burning oil or anything with that bad boy. And I'm trying to remember if it was either navy blue or black. And it had the same kind of seat that this mini bike has. And I bet, well, most mini bikes I think probably have a similar seat, but zero suspension. And boy, I'll tell you what, you learned quickly to just avoid potholes because they were bone jarring. There we go. Just get that taken care of right off the bat. We can take a look at our stash while we're over here. Oh yeah, we've got, I'd say this is enough for a family reunion. Just barely. Can you imagine? You'd have to have a big family. Or if you're on Gwen's side of the family, this would get you halfway through the day. So yeah, there's that. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to call it quits. My throat is calling it quits. Thank you so much for joining me again. I really, really appreciate you all. Make sure you have a great Friday and a great weekend. If I don't see you this weekend, I probably will. But if I don't, make sure you have a safe, relaxing weekend. Make sure you take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And we'll be back on Tranquil Waters, no doubt Monday at the very least. And hopefully, I think if I can stop being so lazy and get my part of the Discord server done, I think we can go live pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that, and I hope everybody gets a chance to take advantage of that. TBG has done a great job, so looking forward to that going live. Feel free to subscribe. As always, likes are certainly appreciated. Helps the channel. You're also welcome to become a member, and or just sit back, relax, and enjoy. It's up to you. But I appreciate you all very much. Take care, and have an awesome Friday. Bye for now.